Start it up, y'all. We can start it up.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. Shalom.
First and foremost, as always, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, HaKadosh.
double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth through the Holy Spirit. Peace and blessings and salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect. All right, we out here, business as usual, to teach the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai and to prophesy the downfall of America, Babylon the Great. All right, so, you're here to get fed, to hear the truth, all right, to understand the prophecies and the true breakdowns of the Holy Scriptures. So, whatever the brother want to start it up, y'all got it.
This is Psalm 94:1. O Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, to whom vengeance belongeth. O Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, to whom vengeance belongeth. Show thyself, lift up thyself, thou judge of the earth. Render a reward to the proud. Lord, how long shall the wicked triumph? Okay, and Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is setting up the stage to bring down his kingdom, man. Okay? I mean, how much longer is this bullshit going to go on?
And you see now that the bullshit is ramping up now. Yeah. And the devil's fine right now. Attacking other countries, attacking Venezuela. Now they're talking about attacking Greenland. Now they're attacking the people. Now, they don't give a damn now. They're in their pride right now, man, because they think they're unstoppable. The hot shit of the earth.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 18. We'll start at verse 2. It says, there was in a city a judge which feared not the Most High, neither regarded man. And there was a widow in that city, and she came unto him, saying, avenge me of my adversary. And he would not for a while, but afterward he said within himself, though I fear not the Most High, nor regard man, yet because this widow troubleth me, I will avenge her, lest by her continual coming she weary me. And the Lord said, hear what the unjust judge saith, and shall not the Most High avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him, though he bear long with them? It says, I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on the earth, man. All right, because the elect, and they're going to continue to cry out day and night, man, until this place is over with, man. Me and the brother, we was just standing out here, before camp. We looked at this place, we smiling because we know all this stuff is about to go, man. That's our mindset, man. And we're continually, crying out. What is that? Isaiah 62 and 6. We're gonna give them no rest, man.
Rebecca chapter 1 and verse 2. Start verse 1. The burden which Rebecca the prophet did see. O Yahweh, how long shall I cry, and thou wilt not hear? And cry out unto thee, O violence, and thou wilt not save. Why do thou shew me iniquity, and cause me to behold grievance, for spoiling and violence before me? And there are that rise up strife and contention. So right now we're crying to the Lord, how long? Hey, we don't want to be here. But simple, we don't want to be here. And we don't want to be in this wicked kingdom, seeing all sorts of wickedness and evil happen to Jacob. Our people, man, we don't want to be here seeing the world get continuously polluted by the devil, man. So we want to get the fuck out of here, man. So we ask the Lord, how long, man? How long till we get the hell out of here, man?
We're looking for a new heaven and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness, man. Because, man, this place, especially here in Babylon, they do everything ass backwards, man. Like, they're just like, they really are Rome, spiritually reincarnated, man. Because Rome did everything fucking ass backwards.
Right, and they're doing draconian laws now. Yeah. Right, I was showing the brothers, it was an article I found where basically Trump said, matter of fact, I just want to read the title of it real quick. But this is the title that he said. It says, Trump and J.D. Vance say you can expect to die disobeying ICE. Right? So whatever, hey, just expect that, you know, and we see that. We saw that earlier this week, man. You know?
It's crazy. I had brought it out when they first signed the executive order, like, I think at the beginning of his presidency, where he said that all federal agents had immunity. He been did that. And like, it kind of looked like that it's like a false flag or a psyop, but what they showing you with that, like even if it's fake, they showing you with that psyop, like they put it out there like, bam, look, and he just got away with it to a white woman. So that we did that to her, so we gonna do it to you. They gonna end up. They do stuff like that to show you like this what we do to you. It's what the people unfair.
They killed two people right after.
Yeah, but when you watch like the news reports, they put like a lot of codes in it, like the 33 against 30. So that could be that. But these ICE agents, they showing you that they put you to death.
Yeah, and that's the same tactic that Esau has used for years, man. Even dealing with the hell doctrine. He'll evoke that fear on you. You know? Yeah, that's right. So it's a lie. I remember I was scared. I woke up and they was talking about what's going to happen to me. That's the scary shit out of them. Like, what the hell? Like, realize it. Then I came into the truth. I'm like, oh, it makes you like, this is crazy. But that's how they, control it. And they say fear and messes with your critical thinking. You can't really think straight. Just believe in that state.
I got some humble shot. The brother mentioned it. This is Isaiah chapter 62 and verse 6. It says, I've set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence, and give him no rest till he until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth.
That's right, man. When we keep pushing that vibration out there, we keep prophesying the downfall of this place. What the fuck are you other Israelite camps doing, man? What are you guys doing? You guys are still figuring out the name. You guys are still figuring out what the real Hebrew is. They're losing it. They lose it. You had it, but now you're losing it. Yeah, you're just going backwards, man.
Because they're not occupying the prophecy.
Yeah, that's right.
They're occupying it, new moons and feasts and other this and other. That's not the time that we're in right now.
Build here.
Yeah.
Build it here.
Yeah, build it here.
They're only not the elect. The Roman Lord did not choose them.
I don't know. They don't know what they believe in.
I got something. Because like I believe like certain of them believe false doctrine and like say like what's the name I do? Shabbat. He just believe that old Gentile doctrine. He believe that.
Yeah.
But like the niggas from Genesis.
Oh, they totally fired.
No, they doing it for money.
Yeah.
Like this the book of Jeremiah 5:26. It say, for among my people I found wicked men. They lay await as he that setteth snares, they trap and they catch men. And they put that they put their doctrine out to catch men.
Yeah.
To catch people like
Because what they're doing is they're keeping up both channels. We were just talking about that in the chat. They're keeping up both channels. So guess what? Now they put what they new little doctrine out, and then people be like, well, hold on. And then they'll go to the old one, and now, because they're monetized, they keep it up, and now you're still getting those views, you're still getting that revenue. And you see now, with their views, their views is like skyrocketing.
Now look, and most Jake not really studying. They're not really, going into the, break down the shit that they breaking down. They just listening to it. You know what I'm saying? So they heap more
simple belief.
It's simple.
Because there's a such thing like he mentioned, Sabbat. You can believe something falsely, but you can believe it sincerely. Like he might really subscribe to that. Cornelius is an Edomite. He might really believe that. But those newer brothers, TGC and Genesis, they switching up everything it's for money.
Hey, that's what Sabbat was taught though. Like, that's the thing.
He was taught that in school.
He was taught that, so he just sticking with what he was taught.
Right.
You know, so it's understandable. These niggas.
Right. This is Isaiah chapter 56, verse 10. His watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark, sleeping and laying down, loving to slumber. Yeah, they are greedy dogs which can never have enough. They are shepherds that cannot understand. They all look to their own way, every one for his gang, for his quarter. Right? They're shepherds of slumber. And like they was talking about the Genesis thing, right? They trying to have a gang on this side, man. A lot of people truly don't believe that Yahweh Shai is coming, man. You know, they trying to get up, you know. Still leaving that same YouTube account and you making money off of it, but you not teaching that same thing, man.
What the dogs do? Dogs eat throw up.
Yeah.
You know, that's what they say.
Go right back to their boundaries.
That's what the dog. If you eat throw up, the dog will go and eat that shit up.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
It's a lot here. I seen a video they put up on social media. They had one of our cats, out there, you know what I'm saying? A Jake, look light-skinned Jake preacher. A brother looking for a precept. They're trying to act like he was confused or some shit. He looking to add to the video, man.
Right.
They're trying to make it seem like there's some confusion there. And that's just how you know that you can't see what was going on. Nigga, you used to be in here. You know what I'm saying? So you just off, man. And it goes back to what you said. It really is about the money. He doing that shit on purpose, bro. You ain't fooling me. You doing that on purpose.
Right.
You trying to get
Subscribers,
to
likes,
yourself.
monetizing, all of that.
Just continuing on. It say, as a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit. Therefore they are become great and waxing rich. They waxen fat, they shine, yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked. They judge not the cause of the fatherless, yet they prosper. And the right of the needy do they not judge.
That's why they into super chats and merch and charging people. Some camps charge you $200 for a seat at the Passover. You know, they use this truth for they use it in certain aspects for money, for themselves, instead of just like, rather if a brother need help, okay, you help him, but you don't just try to suck money out of brothers because you want something for yourself. That's a difference.
Merchandise.
Yeah, that's
They
a
use the
difference.
truth to become a celebrity.
Right.
Gotcha.
This is one more verse. They say the prophets prophesy falsely, and their priests bear rule by their means. My people love to have it so, and what will you do in the end thereof?
You know what that also shows? It shows a lack of fear. When you use the flock for money, you don't really scare. You don't fear what the Lord could do to you.
Yeah.
If you purposely doing that shit, you don't fear the Lord. Because if you in the right spirit and you trying to rob the flock, you gonna feel guilt. You gonna be like, man, the Lord ain't fucked me up. But if you just doing that shit to what they call it, distortion or distort, the Lord will fuck you up for that, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of these dudes do. That's what they doing.
The scriptures say extortioners shall not inherit the kingdom.
That's a part of having fear of the Lord, man. You don't do brothers wrong. You know? That's wicked.
Because the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. That's how you know they losing it, man. They losing the fear, so they start to lose that knowledge, man.
They probably some niggas are laughing like, what you think you can do next? Like,
Right. That's a
the
fact.
Gentile thing wearing down.
That's
like,
what they doing.
Let's bring the Talmud in.
Bro, that's exactly what they do.
The
Talmud
angel.
was in the spot.
Let's say Esau is the Arabs. Like, let's stir the pot. So if they make videos about us,
can make money
they're gonna
off
come
that.
back and watch our video. That's more clicks. You know, it's all.
You got to
Either
think,
way, it's money.
That's what
Yeah.
they're doing.
for 1 Kings 22, man. Them angels is having a field day. What doctrine we gonna have them teach tomorrow? And that's the left hand side, man. They doing their job, man.
How's that big?
At least Al-Azhar is like just going back to what he was doing. Like, he's just a nigga. He got on his Prada hat. He got his chains on. Like, I'd rather do that than fuck up the doctor. Like, just go be a nigga.
Right.
His elders.
His elder,
Yeah, like,
Wow.
just do that. Like, don't fuck with the doctrine. Just be like Al-Azhar. Go back into the world.
Right.
This is Titus chapter 1, verse 10. But there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision, whose mouths must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they ought not, for filthy lucre's sake.
And there has to be a boundary. It's got to be a boundary in this truth, man. Like, a lot of these camps, niggas is just jumping off the deep end teaching shit that you know is wicked and off, man. There's no boundaries with these dudes.
That's how beautiful those scriptures are, though, because you read it and you can look and see the examples of it, man.
Yeah.
That's how you know, like, that's what I'm saying. It's, somebody has to play that role.
Yes.
And you just got to think, how about Chanel Shine? I'm not that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's really how you got to be and move in fear, man.
Yeah.
And like you say, they don't move in fear.
Yeah.
You know?
Because imagine you going from teaching the word, being sincere, to giving niggas a drip check on your channel. Like, you done hit rock bottom, man. And you can see the spirits in
Yeah,
it.
he look totally different. He don't even look the same. That's a fact.
And he was one of them niggas who was making thousands and thousands. He was showing his bank account. Thousands and thousands of dollars a month off your congregation.
He made 300,000 a year or something. I seen.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
You selling hella gorilla merch, man. Finish that, bro.
Matthew 7, start from 13. Enter ye at the straight gate, the wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be that go which go in thereat. So hey, many people are going into that wide gate. But what is the wide gate? Things that are acceptable to this world. Preaching. Oh yeah, this we saved, whatever. Things like that, man. That's things that are world friendly.
You know why? Because it's enduring. And a lot of people, they get tired of going through that same straight, narrow road.
Yeah.
Now they're looking for an easier way. They're looking for a new, adventurous way. And then they fall off, man. Instead of just going on the narrow path, man. Walk the narrow path. Man.
A lot of guys that, if you're not like a real man of the Lord, like, you see a lot of guys, like, what we do is boring to them. Just going out, teaching what you've been taught, teaching the same doctrine, what you're supposed to do. A lot of times they be like, what can we do to, like, it's boring. It shouldn't be boring to you if you're a real man of the Lord.
Right.
Hey,
That's
so
a nigga mentality.
I was bringing out 2nd Ezra 16. I think I did that like 4 or 5 videos this week. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what was happening. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to feed you 2nd Ezra 15, 2nd Ezra 16, 2nd Ezra 9. I'm going to keep feeding it to you.
You go to if you know a restaurant got some fire ass wings.
Yeah.
Every time you go there, you get this was good. You know? Then when you get the other flavor, you be like, I should have got this.
I should have got my
Yo, we do that every week.
Right, that's the truth. You know?
Yeah, and you got to think, 1,000 years ago, they was teaching the same doctrine you teaching right now. You know, reincarnation. They was reteaching that, and now we teaching it now. You know, because Jake was in a dead state. Now that you can get money, you can have a job, you can be a celebrity. Now Jake is trying to find another way to get up. You know, in a society. But a brother was saying, you know, because they teaching a lie. This is a count on somebody prophesying a lie and they get put to death. This is Jeremiah 28, verse 13. Go and tell Hananiah, saying, thus saith Yahweh Bashem Shai, thou hast broken a yoke of wood, but thou shalt make for them yokes of iron. For thus saith Yahweh Bashem Shai of hosts, the God of Israel, I have put a yoke of iron upon the neck of all these nations, that they may serve Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, and they shall serve him. And I have given him the beasts of the field also. Then said the prophet Jeremiah unto Hananiah the prophet, hear now, Hananiah, Yahweh Bashem Shai have not sent thee, but thou makest this people to trust in a lie. Look at all them followers following them, and they changing. Before they were saying Yahweh Shema Shai, now they saying all praises to Yah. You know, the Lord is watching. You know, he's observing, right? It says, therefore, thus saith Yahweh Shema Shai, behold, I will cast thee from off the face of the earth. This year thou shalt die, because thou hast taught them rebellion against Yahweh Shema Shai. So Hananiah the prophet died that same year.
Can you read that part again?
It says, verse 16, therefore, thus saith Yahweh Shema Shai, behold, I will cast thee from off the face of the earth.
That's what the Lord did to Sakari, man.
Yeah.
All that, the Lord cast that the whole year. He just cast it and he chopped it up into fine pieces into dust.
Yeah.
By the end of the year, it was nothing.
Now we can kind of see why they broke up. Like,
Right.
we don't know the actual reason, but we can see
Right. Oh yeah.
them niggas was just gelling together off some bullshit.
Right.
They
That
never had no
brotherhood. It
foundation.
was that brotherhood over breakdown.
You see how popular they were. So they were everywhere, every hand, they were linking up, doing hands and shit. Now they're going, this year on face there, no one talking.
Yeah, and they was proud. They was like acting like they was the top Israelite camp and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. They was acting like they the top
He
scholars.
told the apostles to hard to retire.
Yeah, they said that, bro.
He retired.
Now he retired.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
The
retired.
Lord set him down.
And you can't even retire from this truth. You know?
This is, he that endureth to the end,
Yeah.
the same shall be saved.
Only the elect won't endure to the end.
Right.
I got something real quick. This is the book of Acts, chapter 5, verse. This is the book of Acts, chapter 5, verse 35. And he said unto them, even in Israel, take heed to yourselves what you intend to do as to touch with these men. For before these days rose up Judas, boasting himself to be a somebody, to whom a number of men, about 400, joined themselves, who was slain, and all as many as obeyed him were scattered and brought to naught. That's like an example of these groups.
Yeah.
They, as soon as they go all they turn to just scatter, all the and it came to naught. The elect is ain't gonna come.
Right. They gonna stay. They gonna stay strong in the
He said, after this rose up Judas of Galilee in those days of taxing and drew away much people after him. Hey, you can even equate that to like even these Christian pastors. Like Creflo Dollar was super popular. TD Jakes, they were super popular. They had mega churches.
They still got the name, but they don't have too many members.
Yeah, she came to naught.
They got stadium
They got
Joe
church.
Osteen,
yeah.
you know?
They said they found all that money with Joe Osteen.
The
Balls.
basketball.
Yeah. Nigga, Joseph be the real niggas though.
Yeah.
Like the people who come off as the most godly. And those be the real,
And he showed himself when they had that flood in Texas, and he wouldn't even let his congregation and then go in when that he can't do that because he had that money he had up in that fall. He can't do that.
And that was the same example as the Pharisees, man. A lot of people don't want to be removed from their spot, or they don't want all the attention somewhere else. You know?
With Matthew 15, start with 13. So he answered and said, every plant which my heavenly Father have not planted shall be rooted up. Let them alone. The blind leaders of the blind, the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into the ditch. And not only did they fall into the ditch, and when the foul they had fall into the ditch. Right. I guarantee you that a lot of those niggas fell out because their leaders fell out. Yeah. Because those dudes are just followers.
That was one of the main themes of 2025, man. The Heavenly Father picking up those unwanted plants, dragging them off by the ear.
And saving the best for last. The bigger camps like the IUIC, because they recently been playing with the name of the Lord. You know, they recently basically going back on that path where they bring out that scripture in Revelations where it says he had a name that no man knew. Now they bringing that. Nobody knows the name. But all hell breaks loose. If you call it on Jesus Christ, it's gonna be to no avail. You know? So you have to be able to call on the name of the Lord.
On another tongue, he'll say the names. There's videos where he'll come out and say it, and then he'll come right around and say, you ain't getting saved by that name. They're just off, man.
But Zechariah 13 says clearly that 2/3 are going to be cut off. The third are going to be left therein. They're going to call on my name. I shall hear them. They shall be my people. So you got to have a name. You got to know what the name is.
The Lord had a name when he was on earth.
Right.
Wait, that's the law too. When there's a law, thou shalt not take the name, make the name of Yahweh that power, and make it in vain.
You're all about the law between.
Right.
And people say JC every Edomite might stub his toe and say Jesus Christ. You think that's the name of the Lord, man?
Right.
You know?
His name is dreadful. Hey, the Lord said his name is dreadful amongst people.
Wait a minute, brother. Zion Lex knows it, but it's sacred. You won't tell him.
Don't tell nobody.
Man, that's crazy. You probably gonna call it not secret. What it mean?
But this is the commandment too. This is 1 John chapter 23. I mean 1 John chapter 3 verse 23. And this is his commandment that we should believe on the name of his son Yahweh Shai HaMashiach and love one another as he gave us commandment. Right? So it's a commandment. It's a command that you should believe in the name of Yahweh Shai. Because his name means what he's going to do, that he's going to deliver. You know, some people don't believe that Yahweh Shai is going to deliver. You know, just the same as if you don't have the name of Yahweh, how you going to really understand he is? He exists. Right? He dwells everywhere. Like the Lord watching you right now. There's verses where his eye, what is it? Psalms 11 and 4, I believe, where the Lord is watching all that men do. He's examining every way that man do. So, right? 42 verse 18 to 21. He knows the hidden thoughts, man. And he's revealing the secret thoughts. So the things that brothers was holding in within, now it's coming out. Them brothers never really believed in the name of the Lord. If you that quick to change from saying the name, you never believed in the name in the beginning.
Now,
Right.
Now get to 1 verse 14. But cursed be the deceiver, which hath in his flock a male, and devour, and sacrifice unto Yahweh corrupt things. For I am the great king to Yahweh host, and my name is dreadful among the heathen. Man.
Right.
So hey, the Lord's name is dreadful among the heathen. The heathen are scared to call upon the name of the Lord. No, so if Jesus Christ, he is called Jesus Christ, because that's the name of the Lord. And that's not, that can't be it. Because everyone's called him Jesus. The heathen called him, Esau called on him, everybody their mama calls him Jesus.
That's why those small hats say Hashem.
Right.
They don't say the name.
Yeah.
You know?
This is Proverbs 15 and 3. It says, the eyes of the Lord are everywhere,
Yeah.
keeping watch on the wicked and the good. He's looking everywhere.
Right.
And if you call one of them niggas in the IUIC by their government name, they'll get offended. But you don't have that same energy towards the name of the Lord.
Yeah. Great. Yeah, that's right.
And I think they legally got their name switched.
Yeah, they do.
IUIC, they make them do that there
They
too.
make them change their name.
Make them change their name.
So y'all was serious about your name,
Yeah.
but you're not serious about the name of the Heavenly Father.
And you know, the Lord lies. Because the Lord told Moses his name. You know, the Lord said that's his name from heaven. Yeah. Did the Lord lie?
I got something real quick. Proverbs 30 and 4, who have ascended up to heaven or descended? It says, who have gathered the winds in his fist, who have bound the waters in a garment, who have established all the ends of the earth. What is his name, and what is his son's name, if thou can tell? Showing you right there that the name is a mystery, man. You know, and ultimately, man, the elect, they're not gonna slip away from that, man. But it's, you know, it's the Lord just separating the true followers. That's what it really is.
And that's kind of like a flex, because you read that again, you read what it's saying. It's like, who did all of this? Like, what is his name? And what is his son's name? If thou can tell, that's a flex. Read it again.
Yeah. Proverbs 30 and 4, who have ascended up unto heaven or descended, who have gathered the winds in his fist, who have bound the waters in a garment, who have established all the ends of the earth. What is his name, and what is his son's name, if thou can tell?
Because who else can do all of that? Right? You know? Nobody.
Hey, the scripture says, to show up his word unto the prophet, and to show up his, let me get that real quick.
How beautiful is that he did all this, and he gave some people the name, and some people he even took away the name from some people. Right? Like you say, they don't even say the name no more. He took it right out of their mouth, right?
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know?
What makes it even colder is if you got the name, you still could get destroyed.
Oh, yeah.
Because it tells us that.
They need to start saying that thing.
They're not cast out. They're not cast out.
That should make you even more fearful.
Yeah. So just because you got the name, don't mean you're going, you won't get delivered.
Yeah, even those ones in the ancient world, they were served by Bala or Bel or Ashtaroth in the new moon or the Sabbath or any high feast they would come. They'd be like, oh, we got to get ready for the Lord's feast. And they just got done serving a whole nother God. They knew the name of the Lord too.
This is the book of John, chapter 3, verse 17. For the Most High sent not his Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved. He that believeth on him is not condemned, but he that believeth not is condemned already.
Them groups that say Yahushua is not condemned, they say they condemned already, man.
Because he hath not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of the Most High.
The only begotten Son of Yahweh is Yahushua. So if you don't believe in the name Yahushua, you say you condemned already. You're not going to get salvation. So it's easy to tell, you know.
And this is the condemnation that light is come into the world, and men love darkness.
Hey, the light that came into the world is Yahushua, and the name Yahushua. And that's all you need really to be saved, is to believe on the name.
But the men love darkness.
Yeah.
They love JC. They love JC. They love all these other names. You know?
And men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil.
Yeah, because, they deeds evil. That's, what was in the darkness? What's that nigga name? Alexander? Fucking getting bad.
Yeah.
He loved that more than Yahushua.
Because guess what? If the light was shining, they wouldn't be able to do shit like this. They wouldn't be able to have this out. Right. So,
That shit,
right.
tear that shit
Right.
out. It's over.
But because they like the darkness and they like that, then they can push that. Yeah, it's okay.
Right.
You know?
Like the elect gotta be like mosquitoes with fruit flies when the light come on. They gonna hover near the light.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Also coming
Drawn
in
to it. Hey, drawn to it.
also coming in the true names, that comes with suffering, man. You gotta, you know,
Them niggas is like
no
bats.
one-
They're bats.
Yeah, that's a
Them
fact.
niggas gotta they run to the dark.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
So if the lights come on, they go into the cave, man.
Right.
JC always gives you a way out, man.
Yeah.
You know, a way to justify your wickedness.
They
Just
said
pray,
that most
just
of
pray
us
over
will
the
be
prayer.
betrayed.
Just pray over the court.
Yeah.
This good, just pray over it. You know, that type of shit.
Exodus chapter 3. And we're going to start verse 13. And Moses said to Yahweh, behold, when I come unto the children of Israel, I shall say to them, the power of your fathers has sent me unto you. And they shall say to me, what is his name? What shall I say unto them? So he's asking, why those of them that preach by you, what name shall I preach to you? To preach about you? So what name shall I give you? And Yahweh said to Moses, I am that I am. And he said, thus shalt thou say to the children of Israel, I am have sent me unto you. Now we say he is, because we're not him.
Yeah.
No, we say he is. We're talking about him. No, no.
He is.
And the power said, moreover unto Moses, thus shalt thou say to the children of Israel, Yahweh power of your fathers, the power of Abraham, the power of Isaac, and the power of Jacob, have sent me unto you. This is my name forever, and this is my memorial to all generations. That's his name forever. How? There's the Lord not lie, and the Lord don't change. Yeah, and that's his name.
I got something. You got something?
Yeah, this is 2 Timothy 3:1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come, when men shall be lovers of their own selves. Right? Everybody in Israel got their own idea of what the Most High is, and it says go by what the word says. Covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers. All right, truce breakers. You guys are snake oil salesmen out here. You know, especially guys that are known for being in the money camps like IUIC, right? False accusers. I mean, they accuse us of everything under the sun, pretty much. But yet, none of their other camps that may teach different doctrines, they all come together against us, against Great Millstone. Incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good,
traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of the Most High. And so, yeah, they're definitely lovers of pleasures more than lovers of the Most High. Yeah, that's why they try and mix all these traditions of men and movements of the world into the truth.
Yeah.
And somebody got to play that role, man.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Everybody got a script.
That's scary.
Yeah. Come down. Everybody had to play whatever role is on, whatever role is on there, man.
Right. What he said in Joshua 24, choose you this day who you gonna serve. Most brothers who actually is choosing not to serve Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Going back to the fear thing, you really not thinking about the Lord split the Red Sea, the Lord opened up the earth and swallowed people. Like a lot of y'all just think that just because you can live another day, oh the Lord, oh no, I'm good. Nah, you gotta really fear the Lord, man. Like to be a non-elect, that means you gonna die in the end, man. You gotta hear my ass a lot.
This is Sirach 17 and verse 7. It says, withal he filled them with the knowledge and understanding, and showed them good and evil. It says he set his eye upon their heart, that he might show them the greatness of his works. It says he gave them to glory in his marvelous acts forever, that they might declare his works in understanding. It says, and the elect shall praise his holy name. All right? And with that being said, the elect is standing on their pivot. They understand the name, and they go back and they see all the marvelous works what the Lord has done, man. All right? And we hold on to what we believe in, man. Lord's willing, we are those men. I'm not trying to make myself as one of those guys. But ultimately, man, you know, the elect has certain attributes, man. They're not leaving the name, man. Right. You know, that's just the time we live in.
Every brother, I'm pretty sure every brother standing here could literally tell a testimony when the name of the Lord delivered them out of a situation or helped them. I know I got a couple other brothers too, man. You know the name of the Lord that got you out of something.
Right.
And not even something you was doing wicked. Because the Lord ain't, you know, he ain't with that. You know, you may have, I don't give a fuck if you got pulled over, you got a ticket, whatever, you know. Name, call her name, the Lord get you out, put the spirit on the cop and not give you a ticket.
Hey, I remember in the world I was getting tickets every other month. I'm not gonna hold you. Now you done came to the truth. The cop will pull you over, you speed doing 80. They be like, all right, just go ahead. Man, that's the Lord, man.
Even situations in your day-to-day life, man. That when you're going through hell, you might be stressed out. You might be put in a situation where you need to calm the fuck down. You know, or even guidance. You know, spiritual guidance.
This is Proverbs 18 and verse 10. It says, the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is a strong tower, and the righteous runneth into it, and it's safe, man. Right? That's what you know. That's your safe place, man. Right? It's in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. But like you say, we all have testimonies. We call on those names. Stuff be happening in the house and stuff. You're like, what the hell going on? You can name Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Stuff stop. You're like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying?
The Lord will put you in situations to bring you closer to him. Might take something that you like, take that shit from you, so you become closer to him. You're doing too much of this, so I'm gonna take it from you.
That go into that thorn of Paul, man.
And the Lord can, you know, you might ask the Lord to bring some kind of judgment on somebody, you know, who's being a nuisance to you. He can do it. You know, that's a fact.
Just because of the point what Zion Yarmayan said, even though this is us after getting beamed up, but this is Psalms 126 verse 3, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai have done great things for us, wherefore we are glad. And even before getting the chariot, brothers is glad that we in the right doctrine, right? You know, and I know a lot of y'all hear us say that a lot of times, but that's something good, man. Paul said, let there be no division when you get to labor with brothers. And you might see something like, wait, I see it saying this. Yo, brother, can you help me understand it? The brother breaking the verses down, and he say, yo, pray on it and go read it for yourself and make sure you see it. Then a day later, you're like, yo, now I'm seeing it, brother. Seeing this precept. You know what? I just seen the elder do 2 videos on it. Guess what? The Lord, your spirit was crying out like, man, give him this understanding. And now you got to understand it, man. This is the Lord just did a good thing for brothers, man, because we could have been with Sakari. We could have been with them niggas.
Remember what happened? We was talking about that, I don't know if it was earlier this week or during the week, where you speak about something, you about had a question in your mind. Like,
Yeah.
You know what? What's going on? And all of a sudden you flip on, and my brother is doing a video on it, man.
Yeah.
I'm talking about so many times.
So many.
You like kind of close, like, okay, hold on, I need some more understanding. All of a sudden you click on, and the brother's talking about the same exact thing. Like, wow.
Yeah, and that's
You
how
know what I'm saying?
That's
Yeah.
Like Romans 8 say, your spirit, you know, is making intercession for you, you know, for the Lord. And it's sometimes you're not even thinking of it, but the spirit, like, yo, I got you. You're like, man, I'm thinking of this. I'm about to do a lesson on sowing to the spirit. 3 brothers did a lesson on sowing to the spirit. I'm like, okay, maybe this is something I had to do.
But that's why it's important to do those lessons.
Yeah.
Put them out there.
Yeah.
You don't know when, what hour, what minute that a brother, right there. The Lord has it all in sequence. You know, so right.
It's even better when you learning the prophecies. You know what I'm saying? Then they start playing out in front of your face.
Yeah, that's
You like, yo, this shit really good. It just hits you different, man.
Yeah.
You know, it make you more hungry. You want to, you know, keep going, man.
Right.
It's playing out. That's, things you learning is playing out right before your eyes, and you see it. Most people don't even get it. They don't understand, man.
Yeah.
They have no idea what's going on, but you know.
Right.
You know.
I did a lesson that's called a need to know basis. And the definition, if you hear the definition of need to know basis, it's a crazy thing. I'm gonna pull this up. Need to know basis.
Sharing sensitive information only with those who need it for their job or to understand a situation.
I'm gonna read
This
it.
restricts access to protect confidentiality, security, or privacy, even with general clearance. It's used in many settings to prevent information overload.
So it says need to know basis. It says sharing sensitive information only with people who absolutely require it to do their specific job or understand a situation. Restricting access to protect confidentiality, security, or privacy, even if someone has general clearance, it's a core security principle. And as the Lord is using, He has, you know, His men. He's giving His men full access, and He's giving other people limited access or denied access. That's why they get here and they read it and they can't understand it.
Right. This is Hebrews chapter 1, verse 14. Are they not all ministering spirits sent forth to minister for them who be hearers of salvation? That's talking about the Rakah sent forth. And that's why that explains why a lot of brothers do the same lesson. Because that's the Rakah you know, sending that message, that inspiration. And brothers is all on the same frequency.
Yeah. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 14, verse 45. And it came to pass when the 40 days were filled, that the highest spake, saying, the first that thou hast written published openly, that the worthy and unworthy may read it. But keep the 70 last, that thou mayest deliver them only to such as be wise among the people. For in them is the spring of understanding, the fountain of wisdom, and the stream of knowledge. Everybody's not going to have that stream, that spring, and that fountain. Right? Yeah. So certain secrets is only given to a few.
He revealed the secrets into his servants, the prophets, and
Yeah.
Christ. That's why it's important to speak the same thing. Because if you ask a brother and another, you know, on the behalf of Great Millstone Camp, you're gonna get the same answer. Right?
Yeah.
You better get the same answer.
Yeah.
You know, if you get a different breakdown from a different, you know, that's gonna be like a problem.
Yeah.
But in other camps, you know, you may get different answers. You're not supposed to get a different answer. If I ask you what does this scripture mean, you tell me something. If you tell me something different, that's an issue.
Yeah.
Especially
It's
when you
supposed
go
to
to
be the
their,
same answer.
especially when you go to their live streams and you see their chants. They have a whole bunch of people
There
playing.
don't be no scriptures.
Yeah, or
All you see is APPHT.
Yeah.
You know, not saying there's nothing wrong with that, but they don't be smart.
or they argue over you know what the interpretations and breakdowns are. But yet again, you got moderators in that chat that don't check them, man.
Yeah.
The people in your chat should be speaking the same thing you are, or you got to mute there.
There should be no confusion amongst breakdowns.
Right.
It says that you all speak the same thing.
All right. You don't want to be labeled with somebody that you agree with certain things, but other parts you don't. You're like, man, I just love the leadership. I don't want to start all over. You want to be able to say the same thing. You don't want to be muted when it comes to doing that. You know what? I don't want to bring out that chapter because the elder might see it and be
I don't want to speak on this because they might say it's not right.
Yeah.
You know,
They're coming in and trying to lead the ship astray, man. You got to cut that shit out.
Yeah.
Going back to what Zion said, 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 4, For if he that cometh preaching another Yahushai, whom we have not preached, or if ye receive another spirit, which ye have not received, or another gospel, which ye have not accepted.
That's why I always say, if you see somebody and they say shalom, that don't mean shit.
Yeah.
Because you can say shalom, your doctrine might be full of dead men's bones.
Yeah.
That was something that we used to do. I always use this example when I first came into the truth. When we first came out here, you see somebody say shalom, you get all happy and shit. Oh shit. Now if you do that, yeah, come over here, bro. You know, we gotta have a conversation. Let's see, bring you back.
Yeah.
You know, because you might believe in the Talmud.
Yeah.
So you say shalom don't mean nothing. We gotta check you.
Which ye have not accepted, ye might well bear with me.
You might believe in the virgin birth. You know, or you might think that all camps is wicked. Because some niggas say shalom, I don't believe in the camps. The camps. You know, it's a whole bunch of shit that people believe. You have to, where it says you have to try the spirits. You gotta try the spirits, man. You gotta, if you don't know somebody, you gotta, and they say they're in the truth, you gotta try that person. You know? And if they come out to be a decent brother, then you know, you can rock with.
This is 1 John chapter 4, verse 1. Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirit whether they are of the Most High.
You gotta question them. You gotta ask them questions. Check them out.
Because many false prophets are gone out into the world.
Yeah. Keep going on that.
Continuing on, verse 2. Hereby know ye the spirit of the Most High, every spirit that confesseth that Yahushua HaMashiach is come in the flesh is of the Most High. And every spirit that confesseth not that Yahushua HaMashiach is come in the flesh is not of the Most High.
Some people believe, like I said, the virgin birth. Some people believe that Joseph didn't have sex with Mary. What man on the earth was even born without having sex?
That's what they believe.
Yahushua was no different. You know?
That's why you gotta be cautious, man. Now you gotta be cautious because it says, wolves in sheep's clothing. Now you gotta have a lot of those people, man.
Yeah.
People get out there to the seed.
It says he was made by the seed of David. Right.
And all that virgin birth nonsense, it really goes back to Nimrod, Semiramis, and Tammuz, man.
Yeah.
Which on the Egyptians took that and made it Horus, Cyrus, and Isis. So all that that's just a cunningly devised fable that was merged into Catholic Church.
Yeah.
And every spirit that confesseth not that Yahushua HaMashiach is come in the flesh is not of the flock. Read that over. And every spirit that confesseth not that Yahushua HaMashiach is come in the flesh is not of the Most High. And this is that spirit of Antichrist, whereof ye have heard that it should come, and even now already is in the world. Ye are of the Most High. Ye are of the Most High, little children, and have overcome them, because greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world.
Yeah.
Rock to the center. Service 48 verse 2. Depart from the unjust, and iniquity shall turn away. But they put right there that you gotta get away from the wicked ass niggas. Even that includes your camp leaders, man. Your camp leaders going off concerns of the doctrine, man. Abandon him. Leave him. Depart from him.
Yeah, if that's happening, brothers are supposed to come together and be like, yo, man, keep it real. You know he fucking being wicked.
Yeah.
Because camp leader isn't, he's not excused he's not above the other brothers. He's just put in that position because when I first came in, I was the third in command. I wasn't a camp leader. Then the Most High got rid of one person, then he got rid of another person. Then I just had to bear the responsibility.
Yeah.
You know, but a camp leader's not excluded. Like Dr. Zach just did that video the other day with the dude from Pittsburgh. Yeah. Some niggas just fall. You don't hear about them. They just don't. They just fall off a cliff.
That shit crazy.
They just stop doing the work.
That's scary, man.
But that's the Lord taking the spirit away from them.
And that you should be able. I mean, of course you can't. You know, 'cause sometimes you fall out. Don't even know the Lord making you fall out. Like thinking inside, they really in a slumber, still thinking they in the truth. You know. But at the end of the day, what's going on? Look, I haven't seen nobody else outside of GMS speak about what Donald Duck just did with Venezuela, man. Like, are you really looking at the time where brothers trying to get over on somebody else? Brothers talking about brotherhood. You got what's his name? Yahweh from Son of Thunder still backing up. Yeah, man, I was giving praise to the NOI, man. They came together. You know, they were supporting us. And you ain't speak about what's going on with Venezuela. A lot of y'all is lost in the fucking sauce and still trying to debate a cause is Yahweh Shai the Most High or not. We got a bigger problem going on.
Right? I mean, shit going on with Venezuela is a lot deeper than it seems, man, because they don't just got any oil there. They got a special kind of oil that can be refined into diesel, used for industrialized machinery, warships, fighter jet fuel. You know,
They got precious stones. They got it's a whole lot of stuff.
Gold, silver,
They got
certain fabrics over there.
really, you know, it's just really they prepare for war. They prepare to go to war against the East.
And they said
Esau is a real thug.
he's a real nigga. They even said that in Venezuela, like some of the things
Gotta pass it out to who we want to pass it
like
out.
they said some of the things that you use on missiles and the RFID chip, some of the minerals they got in Venezuela they can use for them damn piranhas, man.
Well, they said that in Africa they got like stuff like that too.
Yeah.
That's why you see Russia and China going over there, making friends with them.
Yeah.
And because they can get that it's some kind of rock or material that they can use to like make even like cell phones, stuff like that.
Yeah,
that they have out there. Yeah, a lot of that.
Yeah. That's why white brothers always stay on prophecy. Because that's the main focus. But the Lord got you niggas going outside your pivot, like the brother said. Y'all moving from y'all traveling, man.
And
You know?
Putin just took a practice shot, man.
Yeah.
Just took a practice shot. That damn Ukraine, man.
Yup.
You know, he sent a couple of them, you know, them little missiles and choo.
They ain't have nuclear capability, but we seen the power.
And the one guy who was talking about it, he's like, that's not even how fast they really go. You know what I'm saying? Because you just gotta think they just went from Russia to Ukraine. You know what I'm saying? They went into that chance to pick up speed. Yeah, exactly. You know, he's like, he basically said they probably go twice to that. And you saw the video. If you saw him hitting it, it just looked like lightning was coming out of the sky. Man. It was crazy. Man.
That's all you see was light. Just.
Yeah, man. Everybody preparing for war, but Jake running around playing, man.
And that's why World War III is going up. That's another reason why Trump went over there to Venezuela. Because you need resources for the war. Oh yeah, now they're talking about.
That's why he wants Greenland.
there was a check on China, because China was getting a lot of their what they call sour. It's called sour crude from Venezuela. You know, and I guess Iran doesn't have that. It goes deep.
Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 11. It says, make bright the arrows, gather the shields. The Lord have raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes, for his device is against Babylon to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord, the vengeance of his temple. Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon, make the watch strong, set up the watchmen, prepare the ambushes, for the Lord have both devised and done that which he spake against the inhabitants of Babylon. O thou that dwellest upon many waters, abundant in treasures, thine end is come in the measure of thy covetousness. It says, go here.
And they've established all these bases everywhere. You know?
That's a fact.
That's what Habakkuk say. They don't dwell at home. You know?
Yeah. Proverbs 4 and 16, man. They always make an emotion that has somebody fall. You know? While you looking for a break, they're never for a break. They're always being diligent in their search, man. Babylon is a bully, man. But it's really the elites. The elites is not taking a break because they know about that. Like the brother always said, they're trying to pursue to get their birthright back.
Might be Isaiah. This is Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 24. I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord. The Lord hath opened his armory and have brought forth the weapons of his indignation.
Right.
That's those nukes.
Yeah, Salakia. What was China? I think last week they were stockpiling their weapons. I believe he was saying that they had, was it them or maybe it was Russia, they was aiming their missiles towards Ukraine. You know what I'm saying? Everybody getting ready, man.
That missile that they use, a certain missile that they use, they said they was putting it out. And it was like, if they, the video I was watching, they were saying, if they put that missile out, that means they about to use it.
Also, in Africa, China, Russia, and Iran doing joint military drill over there in Africa. Over there in Saudi Arabia, like something about that. Like it's just a war. Yeah, they're getting ready.
They call it war games.
Yeah, war games. Now they're getting ready, man. Cause they know what's up. Yeah. You got this dude Trump. He fucking around trying to bomb Mexico, bomb Greenland now. Yeah. They trying to take that shit over there.
They got this they got this new laser technology that they're starting to actually deploy into the military. It's been under research since the 1990s. It's basically like basically a lot of people are saying that this is what they were using for what was it? Fires in Hawaii and shit. That it's operational.
Like that new weapon.
It's so crazy because the game Call of Duty, they got, them real weapons that be having in that game. They got a laser trying to shoot that shit and catch on fire. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, my son's like, these guns real? I said, yeah, look it up. And he's fine. Like, yo, this shit's really real. Yeah, them guns real on Call of Duty. But I got one more. Go ahead.
It says, the Lord hath opened his armory and have brought forth the weapons of his indignation, for this is the work of the Lord, power of hosts, in the land of the Chaldeans. Come against her from the uttermost border, open her storehouses, cast her up as heaps, and destroy her utterly. Let nothing be left of her.
And modern day Chaldeans would be, America. And the Lord's missiles are gonna get shot over here and destroy this whole.
Yeah, saving the best for last.
Yeah. And the Lord is basically saying, I set you up. Yeah. Right? Because you went against me. You went against my children, basically. Yeah. And you don't even know. I caught your ass in a snap. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, when you read the scriptures, you see that World War III is inevitable. It's inevitable. It has to happen. You know what I'm saying? Why is the elite making a damn doomsday plane? You know what I'm saying? Where it could refuel itself. You know what I'm saying?
Why y'all niggas need bunkers?
Yeah. Why you need all that?
What the fuck y'all doing that y'all need bunkers?
Yeah,
we know, but you know.
And people in the frenzy about it now. They see the doomsday plane getting worked on at LAX in Los Angeles. So now everybody like, why they need this? The world going crazy, bro. I seen, this week alone, Esau just been talking they talking about what's going on. They mad. Everybody is mad as hell, bro. Yeah. This shit get ready to go down. Yeah. You hear people talking in the gym in the sound. You hear people talking. Everybody talking about war, bro.
Everyday citizens.
Yeah, everyday citizens, man.
It's like Civil War is about to blow up, man.
Yeah.
As you see, the more they do these different things, and you see, like, Trump is, he's a what do you call it, an antagonizer. So he'll do shit to get the people riled up. Like when they did the little No King's Day. He came with the little AI meme where his plane dropped crap on all the people.
Yeah, drop shit on everybody.
He wants people to get stirred up because now he can justify sending everybody in, and then it's all hell breaks loose.
Yeah, because even with the ICE thing, let it get worse than what it is. That's going to benefit him to bring more to the city because they really saying that he actually did a good job.
Then they can send the military.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's going to be like the movie Red Dawn.
Yeah, I was gonna say them ICE agents, they gonna be used along with the foreign troops, the FEMA troops. They gonna be fucking everyday Americans up too. They're just gonna be Latinos.
Yeah. I heard they got so many ICE agents.
Hiring too.
So many people signing up to be ICE agents because they're giving them like, I think they're giving like $50,000 sign up bonus or something.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, they hire for real. I know
Yeah,
they
can't even train them.
And some of them just be regular folks. You know what I'm saying?
I seen Jake in there, man. Jake pulled over Northern Kingdom, you know, talking grizzly to him. Yeah. Put your hands on the steering wheel, you know. No, they just trying to snatch him out and something. It's like,
This is
that
Jake at my
shit, this why this
job.
place gotta be
Yo,
built.
bro, this is Jake at my job saying, man, I'm about to I hire him, man. Like, yo, this. He really said that.
Wait till they say your mission is going. Wait till they say to make your mission to go delete your family and shit. You know what I'm saying? Go get those orders. See how that goes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
They said they about to start going door to door too.
Yeah.
That's
That's what they did in Chicago. What was that like? It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. Just busting down doors, man. Zip tying everybody, taking them outside, you know what I'm saying, for hours at a time.
This is Isaiah 54:16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy. So that waster, you know, it's talking about the ICBM missiles, man. All right? What can destroy elements? You know?
That's how you know it's going to be used.
Yeah.
Lord created it for it to be used. It's not going to just sit there and collect dust, man.
Yeah.
That stuff is supposed to be used, man.
Right.
That's why it says spare no arrows. I believe that
Right.
2nd Ezra 16.
Right. Why would the director of the old Planet of the Apes have America be a desolation? You know?
Statue of Liberty laid out.
Yeah. When you read Amos 3 and 6, and when you read the KJV in the NLT, it says, "Ye that put far away the evil day, and cause the seat of violence to come near." In the NLT, it says, "You push away every thought of coming disaster, but your actions only bring the day of judgment closer." And it's a lot of, like what we just saying earlier, a lot of you camps is not speaking on the destruction that's coming. You putting away like it's not going to come. Guess what? It's getting even closer. You know?
What's that in the KJV?
In the KJV, it says, "Ye that put far away the evil way, and cause the seat of violence to come near, that lay upon beds the ivory." You want to keep going?
No. I just want to.
And that evil day could be when J.D. Van said ICE agents was starting to be going door to door.
Yeah.
So they ain't gonna be just pulling over no more. They'll be knocking on your door. They want in. Or they said, I just see.
Yeah, it's a fact.
They want in.
But you got to think how was Rome back then, man, when they was going hard persecuting the ministry, man. Right after Yahushua died on the cross, you had, even when Yahushua appeared in the house to talk to Thomas, they had the door locked and shut because anybody that was teaching Yahushua, it got more severe for them. So eventually, when they do the martial law, you're gonna be looked at, man. That's why it's a lesson title. It said elder, he said a lot of y'all, I think it was Pastor Gabar, he said a lot of y'all think y'all got more time than you think you do, huh? Time is short. We don't got a long time. Donald Duck, what do you say? Hey, this might be you enjoy your last year Christmas. You know, you gotta know, look at how the year just started. From 2020 to now, at the beginning of each year, if shit been popping the fuck off.
Revelation 12 and 12. Man.
Yeah.
You look at like not just what's going on, but like how it's happening. It's a lot more extreme than it was. Years ago.
Yeah.
Put more in your face.
This is the article. You can read it. CBS News. This is from CBS News. Wegmans, a popular supermarket chain, is now scanning the faces of customers and storing data so its security system can recognize them.
Hey, when you they got the Walgreens right on North Street. They got the motherfucking you couldn't even see inside the cooler. All you see is pictures of what's behind you. Hey, they got the face recognition shit. So and they got a voice. So they got a thing. It say not all the shit you can do is activate the app. So they got a thing where you can wave your hand, and when you wave your hand, it say speak your voice. So it's going like when you come in the store, and if you come in the store like all the time, the AI gonna fucking know who you is. It's gonna know your voice. It's gonna that little box and shit that go around your face.
Hey, when you come in with that shiesty, they already got your eyes
Right.
recognized.
And
They're
they
like,
said
hello,
what
and you trying to go.
You know, when you steal, they gonna let them because they gonna know they fake. And they said once you get to a certain amount, they're not gonna chase you and call the police. They're gonna send the police to your house where you at.
That's what they do, even at like at Home Depot.
Yeah.
They let folks run out, do what they gotta do, and then because what they do is they go to other Home Depots and try to like cash it in. So then they just catch you, and then once they build up that case for you, I think it's over like 2,000. It's a felony. Now we got you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
What else does Apostle Paul like to say? Apostle Paul likes to say that a lot of you Israelites don't know what you're involved in, man.
Right. Yeah,
You don't understand the severity of we're in the belly of the beast, man. We're in the devil's kingdom.
belly of the beast.
They don't understand the wiles of the devil, man. Right. We're wiles. If you look up the Greek, it means trickery.
Yeah.
And it's deception.
Right, you go into Revelation 1 and 3 where it says, let's see that readeth, that heareth the prophecy and keep those things in. When you go into the word keep, it means to guard. You got to observe and guard what you actually reading, because these things is going to come to pass, man. You know?
And that belly of the beast, it's like being in that belly of the beast. The scriptures talk about how this place is going to be like a woman in travail. Yeah. She's got to give birth. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She's going to give birth to her destruction. She's going to give birth to, you know, the salvation of the elect. Once it starts happening, it's over. Ain't no turning back. Yeah.
What's up must come down, and what's down must come up.
Isaiah 10, 5. Oh, Syrian, lock it. One. Woe to them that decree unrighteous decrees. Their right precepts, they prescribe what they have prescribed.
Because that's what they're doing now, right? Now they're saying, hey, shit, we got the right, ICE got the right to kill you if they want to. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they got immunity like he did. He signed all the laws when he first got in. And nobody said nothing. You know what I'm saying? He already had it set up.
Nobody's going to be talking about it in a week.
Yeah.
It's going to be a dead woman. Something else going to happen.
Yeah,
exactly.
They keep making it more conflict so that you can forget that until they go into the next.
Yeah, right now. Right.
The minute
Now
they
got the bread and circus right now.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Turn aside the needy from judgment, and take away the right from the poor, from my people, that wills may be afraid, and that they may rob the flowers. Skip down to verse 5. O Syrian, the rod of my anger, the staff in their hand of my indignation. And the modern day Syrian is so-called Edom, get nothing. Edom, so-called white. That's it. I will send them against a hypocritical nation and against people of my wrath will I give him charge to take the spoil and to take the prey and to tread them down like the mire of the streets. That's only what Jacob got it works. What Esau was going to do. When to tread down Jacob like the mire of the streets. Or tear their ass up. So just you wait till you get that breaking news that a nigga got shot down by ICE. You know, and the guy reported and shit. You know, it gotta be another George Floyd type of shit.
Y'all niggas ain't gonna do nothing but march.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't gonna do nothing but march because none of y'all really believe in the Lord. Right. The right thing to do. See, when that shit happens to our people, we like, oh, that's the curse. Right. Yeah. That's all it really is when it comes down to it. But a lot of people, they like, they killed one of ours, so you niggas been marching forever. There ain't no fucking solution to that shit.
Right. Well, and they're gonna vote. They're gonna try to vote.
Yeah,
we need to vote to change this place.
Y'all gonna blame Trump and the nigga got shot.
Right.
Y'all blame Trump if the fucking sink don't work.
Yeah.
It's Trump. The sink don't work, oh, it's Trump.
Well, Homeland,
Motherfuckers is dumb, man.
Homeland today, Jake still got paid. Homeland, as the scripture says, Judah got to be turned to Egypt. Only Jason trying to start going wild, man.
And it starts with understanding when we know who our enemy is. Right. So when a cat acts like a cat, you can't get mad at the cat. Right. It's a fucking cat. When the Edomite acts like an Edomite, you can't get mad. It's the devil.
Right.
The devil is going to do devilish shit. He's going to do evil acts. He's going to have righteous decrees set up.
If he does otherwise, you look at him kind of strange. Like, hold on, you're not being He's not being
So
the devil, man.
Esau, so he's supposed to shoot your ass in the street.
Yeah.
That's your enemy.
Lamentation 4.
You know?
4, 17, 18, man.
Well, I mean, you know, that whole thing, man, it could have been an inside job. It could have been set up.
That wasn't even a Jake though. That was it an Edomite woman who supposedly got shot?
Some shit came up on her that she was like,
Yeah, she had professional protest. Yeah, she drove a couple hours out there to, get to talk shit. She got.
But not even that situation. Just like brothers was mentioning George Floyd and all, Trayvon Martin and all of that shit. That was Esau being who he was supposed to be. And when you understand who your enemy is, you don't really get upset at it.
Yeah.
It might suck like, damn, they doing this to our people, but you don't go into a big ass frenzy because Esau killed Jake.
Yeah.
That's what he's supposed to do.
That's the same with Jake when you try to, explain to them and they don't get it. You just understand it's not given to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Jake get all
you
emotional
can't get mad
shit.
at it. You just can't get it. Sorry,
Right.
you can't,
You got to know that on this side, the man of sin, the son of perdition, has to be revealed. But he manifests himself by the laws, the way that he moves. He showed who he is, man. You got people in the world saying he the damn devil that the Bible speaks of, but don't have no true understanding of the scriptures. But seeing what was going on in this government, they actually are able to see that these is the fucking devil, man. You know?
He's getting ready to show you tribes what he's really capable of doing.
Yeah.
He gonna crack down on your ass and he gonna take all of your comfort away.
Yeah.
All of your benefits, all of your comfort, he's gonna take it away. And then you're gonna be bitching and crying and begging for it back. And he gonna laugh at you.
That's what he's doing. Venezuela, Mexico.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's going over there to where, Jake is in Africa, like Nigeria, and all these other places. That's what he's trying to do, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's coming against the children, man.
Yeah, he's trying to be a real bully.
And this is Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had ended. So and that's that perpetual hatred. He still has that perpetual hatred. And we're seeing that unfold right now.
It's gonna last forever.
Continuing on. Verse 6, therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Said, sit thou,
Since thou hast not hated blood,
since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it whom that passeth out, and whom that returneth.
Right. So this place is going to be desolate, man. Babylon the Great is going to be done. You know what I'm saying? And anybody who's left in here, ain't no other nation trying to get in the ship, trying to get out of this shit. No, you're going to be right here. If you here, your ass is gone, man. If you're not of the elect, your ass is going to be burnt up, man.
even they bunkers here.
Yeah.
If you got a bunker and it's in America, you ain't gonna survive it.
Yeah, they trying to say they just created this new bunker that can withstand a missile from Russia that they said.
How do they know?
That's what they
They're going to fuck around and find out.
If they do, Isaiah 24,
Yeah.
we're going to dig them up.
Yeah, that's something new. That's right.
Get your ass about this on.
Yo, this is Sirach
They need to
chapter
come out with that
12.
movie Cracker.
Right, right.
See that shit. They be hiding all the good shit. They don't
Right.
come out with it.
Yeah, that's a fact. This is Sirach, Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 16, off of what Bashar just read. It says, an enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. Huh? That's what that MOTV gonna be a beautiful example, because now, he's gonna control damn near your diet, man. He gonna control your health and tell you when you gotta go to the hospital, man. Your life being ran by AI, right? Trying to always create a new vacuum. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the biscuit, He's trying to run the whole system. In a minute, every child gonna have to go be homeschooled or something, right? They want to dictate how you live, man. Shoot, they want to dictate or when you pregnant your girl, man. You know what I'm saying? When you could bust a nut.
He wants to be the most high.
Yeah. That's a fact. That's a total fact, man. You know? But that's but I got all right, okay, I'll read this real quick. This is Psalms chapter 11, verse 4 in the NLT. It says, but Yahweh is in his holy temple. Yahweh still rules from heaven. He watches everyone closely, examining every person on earth.
That's what Esau wants to do.
Yeah, yeah, literally. Yahweh examined both the righteous and the wicked. He hates those who love violence. He will rain down blazing coals and burning sulfire on the wicked, punishing them with the scourging wind. You know, the afterwave of the missiles, right? It says, for the righteous, Yahweh loves justice. The virtuous will see his face, man. You know, we're hoping on to that day, just like we're hoping that we're of the hopeful elect, man. You know, we desire that.
The true justice is going to be when we get back on top of the nations.
Yeah.
It says the Lord, he loves justice.
Yeah.
See, Esau, he claimed he loved justice, but he
never
fucked
justice.
us up. And then when we speak about fucking him up, he says his hate speech.
Yeah.
Well, if you really was a fan of justice, you would be like, you know what? I know y'all got to get us back. That's not Esau, though.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, he
Lord,
would have hide slavery. Say,
Yeah.
y'all still pondering that. You niggas is still worried about your 250th anniversary. You worried about 4th of July, June 10th, the 9/11, right? World War I, World War II. You still talking about old history too, man.
And they say never forget.
Yeah, never forget. You make you put 1,000 flags in the goddamn grass every year.
But,
Yeah.
but the darkest time in human history,
Yeah,
that was in the past.
Yeah, get over it.
Yeah. That's the shit
That
crazy.
proves that you're not a fan of justice.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Let's get this in Amos chapter 9. It reads,
Unless I got something else.
Amos 9 and 1. I saw the Lord standing upon the altar, and he said, smite the lintel of the door, that the posts may shake, and cut them in the head, all of them, and I will slay the last of them with the sword. He that fleeth of them shall not flee away, and he that escapeth of them shall not be delivered. So the Lord is going to allow his men to actually put hands on these elites. Verse 2, though they dig into hell, thence shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down.
Yeah, the hell is the ground. So that's talking about their bunkers and, you know, the underground cities. Who knows how big these underground cities is?
Yeah.
And then they have mountain retreats as well.
Yeah.
You know. And then they got
planes.
yeah.
You got this guy.
What's that? The space defense.
Yeah, space
all
thing,
that
yeah.
stuff. All that shit coming down.
If they go up there, if they got their spaces, wreck that shit, and make a whole pathway all the way down, back down to Earth. They had to walk it all the way back down.
They walk too slow.
Hey, you got this guy, the owner of Facebook,
Mark Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg. He was building a bunker over there in Hawaii just years ago. You know, and he gonna be one of those
Because they know that the nukes are coming. They also know that they're wicked, so they're trying to escape.
Yeah. Well,
They
they
the
just
island
had,
shall quake. You know, for those missiles, man.
yeah, they just said right when the first was coming that all the buildings met with that damn Saint Bart's island. Yeah. You know they wasn't just chilling and just having a good time. They was talking, man. They just like how the Israelites had counsel back then, the wicked had a council on how to deceive us. They still doing those type of councils, man.
Yeah, they Bohemian groves, they different summits.
Yeah. How you think Donald Trump is moving with his plan? He got to go back to the heads, and every time he on camera, he got a script right in front of him, man. That nigga acting just like we is, man. Only thing he acting for the left-hand side and those elites, man. We acting for Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you know?
I'm going to get this.
Revelation 6 and 16. And said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb.
Yeah, they said that from the mountain retreats.
Yeah, that's what
All
we
of us
got.
hide us. Because
Yeah.
when New Jerusalem comes down, we're gonna turn into hunters.
Yeah,
Right now we fishing.
yeah, we fishing.
Fish is gonna turn into hunters.
Man, I want that. You know all that anger that been built up in Jake, man.
Hey, it says we gonna do. He said we're gonna do an Edom according to his anger.
Yeah,
We don't even know what that's like.
Well, remember, his anger is poured out without wrath, without
Yeah.
mixture. You know what I mean? So, yeah,
You gonna have that
You're gonna be
spirit
doing
of
that in
Lord.
a new body.
ain't gonna be no compassion.
Come on, man.
Now I can understand what Asher talking about. They gonna have a sun behind their head. I can understand
We're
the
gonna be
wrath.
superheroes, man.
For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand?
Right.
That's scripture.
Yeah, because when you go to Revelation 11 and 10, they said they was happy to give gifts to one another because these two prophets or witnesses tormented them. So imagine the torment that David and them was giving them back then, and imagine how the torment gonna be heightened when we in power. Right? They afraid because they know what that birthright is. When we actually get that, like it's shit is over for them, man. You know, like to really see a dirty slave Edomite. Your wife said she seen Justin Bieber all dirty. You know, just imagine him low, not giving you order and telling you what to do, and then they gotta look down and you say, "Hey, look at me when I'm talking to you." They afraid of that because it's saying in Revelation 11:11, they afraid that we got the breath of life right now. So just imagine when we get that glorified body.
Imagine they ain't ready to get like. But we're talking about the elite.
Yeah.
That they never had a hard day, a laborious day in their whole life.
Niggas be having 8 heart transplants to try to stay alive.
Yeah, that's a fact, bro.
Going on for dear life.
The Lord been killing the Rothschild, he been killing them off.
Yeah.
For generations too,
Yeah,
man.
they've been trying to hold that seed, either laying with their own family members.
Talking about this one ain't beating right. Let me go. We can go knock off somebody else and get in that gun.
That shit
Them niggas got hearts in the cooler. They everywhere.
They vampires.
They ain't gotta wait on no list for a liver. They got the livers under the downstairs, man.
Literally.
And Jesus say they are not in trouble as other men.
Right, yeah.
They got access to the
best.
finest resources on the planet.
That's a fact.
And they don't go in the freezer and thaw the meat out. You gotta go to Bob's Shop and thaw the meat out. They might have animals in the back. They go slay it and have the guy cook it.
That shit crazy.
So yeah, so confidence good.
Yeah, we good.
All right, yes, so Lord willing, you are edified. All right, we want to give all the praise, honor, and glory
To Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Kakadash.
Double honor once again to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth. Peace and blessings and salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect. All right, Lord willing, we'll see you next week. Shalom.
Shalom.
Baba.
Baba, Baba.